Hello, how's everyone doing today and how is your week treating you? But more importantly, who do we have here today? We have got Link, hello, and Mars, welcome back, and Jack as well, and Joey, I hope you're well, and Hawaiian Summerwave, welcome on in, and thank you for the follow as well. Very much appreciated, I hope you're well. Have I got everyone? It looks like I have. And anyone lurking, I hope you're doing amazingly as well. And Big Mate, hello, I hope you're good. How's everyone doing? How are you faring in this hot weather? I am not faring well. This is going to be the entirety of summer. Every single stream, I'm going to go, I'm warm. I don't like it. I don't like being warm. It's going to happen every time. This is your warning. Hey there, Zora. How are you doing? I hope you're good. And Reen, hello. Welcome on in. It's honestly going to be every single stream. I'm dreadful. I'm very English in the fact that there's no good weather for me. It's either too hot or it's too cold. We get maybe 2 weeks in the year, but I'm like, this is good. I am comfortable, but the rest of the time, I am not prepared for it. You miss it being cold? I do have to say, if I was to choose between it being cold or hot, I would choose cold because it means I can wrap up in all of my blankets, which I always like doing. And also, I find it's easier to warm up than it is to cool down. Once you're too hot, you're too hot. There isn't too much you can do about it, I feel like. But once you, when you're a bit cold, you can put layers on, you can have a hot drink, you can do all sorts to kind of warm yourself back up. Do you know what I mean? My name is Sonic from Sonic Prime. How are you doing, Samuel? I hope you're good. The weather's unbearable. I hope you're drinking lots of water. I hope you're looking after yourself. I also hope you enjoyed the movie, Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm so far behind on like all of those Marvel movies. When was the last time I watched a Marvel movie? I feel like it was Endgame, you know? It was such a long time ago. I'm so out of the loop. I don't know. I think there was just too many of them. I kind of got a bit lost on it all. There were so many going on that I kind of just like zoned out from it all. But I know a lot of people really love those movies and good on them for having them to enjoy. I hope they're still doing good though. Your second niece was born today. Congratulations. Congratulations. I hope it was a nice trouble-free delivery or as trouble-free as it could be, and I hope they're healthy and well. Big congratulations. You've only seen the first film, what, the first Guardians of the Galaxy? How many Guardians of the Galaxies are there? I think I've seen 2. I think I've seen the first one and the second one. Is this one the third one? Honestly, I've lost track so badly. There's 3. Okay, so I've definitely seen the first 2. Because I remember the opening sequence to the second one. But I'm like years out of date on the Marvel movies. I could not tell you, honestly. Which I've vocally expressed my enjoyment of comics before, but I guess I've always been more interested in X-Men than I have the other Marvel heroes, so I haven't got the same attachment. Like, if they did another X-Men movie, I would be all over that. All over that. I hope they do soon. That'll be great. I kind of count the Deadpools because sometimes the universes kind of cross a bit, don't they? But I prefer just outright X-Men 2 Deadpool. Though Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool is very good. It's a very good representation of it. I'm suffering with the post-shift. You can't stop playing it. Oh, some things are like that, aren't they, Sora? Take breaks if you need to. The weather's bearable now, but you're dreading summer. It's already too much for me. So this week's meant to be getting to the mid-20s, Celsius that is. And I know that's not crazy hot, especially compared to some countries. But the UK's not very good with heat. So this is hot enough, but I know it's going to get like into the 30s, maybe even up to 40 like last year, and I'm not prepared. I'm not ready for it. I don't want it. I might buy some cooling pads for my bed, because you can get those gel pads for your pillows, right? I might need to get a couple of those. Oh, there's a holiday special as well. I didn't know that. How are you doing, Mercury? X-Men's kind of dead. I think if they brought X-Men back, if they did it well, it could work out. But I understand what you mean. They did quite a lot of X-Men stuff. They kind of got new things that are making them money. I entirely get it. I would love a new like animated series for X-Men. I think if they did that, that would be like top tier excitement. If they did another like series, kind of like X-Men Evolution, was it Evolution? Was that the one? I can't remember if that was the title. The one that was kind of like in the early mid-thousands. That one was good. That one was so good. Obviously the 90s one was good as well, but I think it was Evolution. Such a good series. If they do something like that again, even if they brought it straight to Disney Plus, like, I would watch that. I would watch the ever-living daylights out of that. I also just want more like Nightcrawler stuff, because Nightcrawler's my favourite X-Men. They always have been. So I just want like more Nightcrawler things. I have a very clear favourite. Your Marvel boy will always be Captain America. Fair enough, fair enough. I think all of the different Marvel characters have their own appeal to them, don't they? Which is why they're so popular. Obviously, with the movie franchise, they've reached a point beyond anything I ever thought Marvel would really do, because I was into the X-Men comics, at least, before the X-Men movies started coming out, like the old movies. So I was into it quite a while before the whole Marvel Universe quotation mark started. But I love it. I love more people being involved with this sort of thing. I know some people aren't a big fan of like these sort of interests becoming more mainstream. I love it. It's the same with anime. Like, I've been into anime now for probably I don't want to say how many years, because that'll give away my age, but plenty long enough. But it's obviously more mainstream than it ever has been, and some people get a bit on their high horse about it, a bit gatekeepery, don't they? But I'm just happy that more people are enjoying this thing, and it's making it more accessible, because when I first started enjoying like anime and manga, it was such a pain in the bottom to get hold of any of it. Like, if you wanted to get hold of manga books, you had to go to a specific like comic-esque shop, and a lot of places didn't have those. I luckily lived in London, so I was spoiled. But if you lived outside of London, you had no chance. And if you wanted to watch anime, it was good luck finding a fan sub. And if you do, it's going to be like 240p on a really sketchy website. I remember the first time I managed to buy an anime series on DVD. It was Oran High School Host Club. I got it from HMV when I was in university. And I was so excited to find like anime on DVD in an English shop. But now it's just everywhere. Now you can go to Asda and get is it Todoroki? I'm not good with My Hero Academia. The one with the red and white hair. You can just get a statue of him from Asda while you're buying some bread. And that's so good. Even if like My Hero isn't my personal tastes in anime, I just think it's good now that people can so easily find these things. Like, I just love it. I just love it. It's so good. Because I think it should be easy to access. Do you know what I mean? So I don't care, like, if someone only got into these things last month, if their first anime was Attack on Titan. I don't care. If you like it, you like it. You know what I mean? Just because I'm like a little old gremlin in the corner doesn't mean I'm going to gatekeep you for it. Speaking of, you're going to see the new Spider-Man movie now. Oh, is that the, Into the Spider-Verse one? I've heard mixed reviews on it, so I would like to know what you think, Reen. Let me know. I've always wanted a Captain America cartoon. They attempted to do it in the 90s, but it never took off. If they did it now, I think it would definitely take off. I'm surprised they haven't, all things considered, because it'd be another route of merchandising. But I guess on Disney Plus, they're a lot more into the live action at the moment with the superheroes, aren't they? But it would be cool. I would like to see a Captain America cartoon. I always feel like, and maybe this is nostalgia speaking, I always feel like superheroes translate better into cartoons. In my opinion. And like I said, it might just be nostalgia, rose-tinted glasses, but I think it's the same way with anything that's a bit disconnected from the real world. I think it's easier to disconnect and enjoy it and like absorb yourself in it in cartoon form. I find it easier to be like, that's silly if it's like live action actors. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Ow, who's bullying me? I don't know. I'm far from like the queen of these opinions, and no opinion's right, no opinion's wrong. I just like my cartoons. Hey there, Laughing Devil, good morning, I hope you're good. I did get the name right, Todoroki, awesome. I thought I heard that name somewhere. I probably heard it in a few places, like I said, it is a popular one, isn't it? Exactly, with the success of the movies, why not? It would definitely sell, people would definitely watch it. I can imagine if they did a series and put it on Disney Plus, they would definitely get a few new subscriptions from it. Because I know that because there's so many different subscription places now, I think Disney Plus has had a bit of a problem with like getting traction, right? But with me and Disney Plus, there isn't often stuff on there I want to watch. But I actually share my dad's one, so I save money on it. So I still have it. But I tend to watch the documentaries on there more than anything else, which might be an odd choice, all things considered. But they're the National Geographic on Disney Plus, don't they? And they are some good documentaries, so I end up watching a lot of those. But I do the same on Netflix. I'm always just watching documentaries. There's this one series I really like on Netflix, all about castles in Britain. And each episode's a different castle, and they go through like the history of the castle and stuff like that. And just the way they produce it, I really enjoy it. So I have those as background noise quite often when I'm doing work and stuff like that. I am a glutton for a good documentary. I always have been, I really like them. But some documentaries are a bit naff. It does depend on the documentary. Used to watch modern Marvel quite often. Fair enough. I've definitely fallen off the Marvel train in recent years, but that doesn't mean I don't like Marvel, and it doesn't mean I'm going to be like, why are you watching that if someone else still watches it? Like I said, I think I just got a bit burnt out from it all. Because I think, especially during like the peak, because I think around Endgame was kind of the peak, right? I felt like there was so much going on just all of the time. it was just too much to kind of get along with and keep up with. And that's the problem with comic books in general, once again in my opinion, because I haven't been properly into comic books for a long time, whereas I used to be quite into them. And there's so many different like universes, plot lines, and all of this. Once you kind of fall out for a while, it's difficult to get back into it. Because it's very convoluted, at least with some series. Some aren't quite so convoluted, but sometimes it gets very confusing and you don't know where to start. But I should try and commit. I should try and like commit to one like timeline, if that makes sense, and just be like, I'm committing to this one, then expand from there. Because I'd like to get back into comics again. I really would. Maybe I should put that on my bucket list to try and do. But at the same time, do I need another expensive hobby? I already have my anime figures and the manga, and that's pretty expensive as it is. Do I need more to like drain my bank account? Yeah, why not? It's adult money. I can do it. I earned this money. I can spend it however I want to. Who needs to worry about bills? They made Castle Edition 2. Oh, Modern Marvel documentary. I see. I have not watched that. I'm very much a history documentary person. I should check it out though. So Modern Marvels. You can see I'm all over the place because we were talking about Marvels. Is it like to do with different buildings and locations and stuff like that? Because that could be interesting. I'm always looking for new documentaries to watch. They're going to the history and the construction. Ooh, that sounds like it's good to me. That sounds like it's right up my alley. Modern Marvels. I'm gonna forget this. Do I have something to write this down on? Give me a second. I'm gonna write this down. What streaming service is it on? Is it on Disney Plus or is it on Netflix or is it on a different one? I do have access to Amazon Prime as well, but Amazon Prime's a bit rubbish. I feel like with Amazon Prime, you pay for Prime and obviously you get the delivery and stuff. And you get access to some stuff. But then a lot of it is like, you gotta pay extra for it. And I'm like, why? They have some on YouTube. Oh, perfect. Pop some links on the Discord server. Is that okay? I give you permission. Because I'm super curious. I will write it down as well. Modern Marvels. That is really good for when I'm working. Because it doesn't matter if you tune in and out a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Compared to some things with plots. You end up losing track and it makes it hard to concentrate on work. They were produced by the History Channel. I see. I like the History Channel. Sometimes. I think the History Channel does have its fair share of weird documentaries. And by weird, I mean the ones that are a bit like... I'm trying to think of it in a way that's not rude to say. And Naria the Flygon, thank you so much for following. I do hope you're good today and welcome. Some of them go down the conspiracy route. There you go, that's a good way of saying it. And I'm not into that sort of thing. Obviously some people are and that's great, but that's not my sort of vibe. I'm not kind of into the aliens built the pyramids and those sort of documentaries. They aren't quite my style. But we've been going for about 15 minutes and I haven't even started playing the game yet. Should we pop on over and continue with the game? I do start feeling bad about sitting in a game tag when I'm just talking about random stuff. I personally enjoy the history of our favourite foods and how they're made. Oh, that sounds interesting. I like the origin of stuff. I really like social history. I think it's social history. When it's all about how people lived and how like they developed and grew in different societies. I really like that sort of stuff. There's this one YouTube channel that uploads documentaries or clips of documentaries all about how people lived in different points of history. And there's one as well that I can't remember what channel it was on. I think it was a BBC thing. And it's all about how people ate throughout history. It's called The Supersizers Eat, and it's quite an old series, but you can find it on Facebook, weirdly enough. And it's a comedian and a food critic go to different points in history, and they kind of eat like the bigwigs ate, like the rich people ate at all those different points, while given like little bits of knowledge about how they lived and stuff like that. But it's really funny. Like the two people are so good, like the way they interact. It's hilarious. I love your VTuber. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. Conspiracy, cryptic. Yeah, I'm not into that side of things. And you dropped the link. Thank you very much. Your favourite one was about grocery store technology. You know what? That sounds so cool. That sounds really interesting. I was watching a video the other day about the history of McDonald's. Like, that was interesting as well. I'm not even a huge fan of McDonald's, but it's just interesting to see how these things develop, isn't it? But I'm definitely going to move on over now. Obviously, we'll continue on talking. We always talk about silly stuff while playing. But I'll just go over to the game screen and let us continue onwards. So give me a second. Here we go. There we go. So, obviously, Randomizer Nuzlocke, this is our second run. And we unfortunately did end up losing all of our Pokemon on our first run. But this run's going quite well. Our team's pretty well fleshed out. Last time we started the run, got 2 gym badges down. But we still need to go through the forest and get through to the next city. But I'm still feeling pretty confident about it. So what we'll do, we'll hop on in. Let me actually turn on the sound for this first. And then I'll also show you the team for any newcomers, because there's a couple of newcomers. So I'll show you what the team is at the moment. Won't bother launching that. Is my sound on? There we go. Now my sound should be on. And then obviously, what was our theme for our nicknames again? I'll remember when I see them. So, we have got our team. Oh yeah, nature. Our theme was nature. So anything that was, hey there Pikachu King. The 10 I lost was from the last run. We haven't lost any on this run. I just kept the deaths there so we know how many we lost in the very end after we beat the run. So the ones in grey are the ones we lost on our previous run. But none have been lost this time around. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if that will be confusing to people, so maybe I should just reset it. I'm not too sure. And there is sound, thank you very much. So our starter was the Rapidash. The Rapidash was our starter. So if we're going to here, our starter was the Rapidash Wildfire. And then we've also got Nightshade, the Duskull. Obviously, we won't be able to evolve them up to full, but for the time being, they're still useful. And they just might get switched out later on. It is a Dialga. We caught a Dialga in the wild. It's randomized, but we got very lucky. So this is our Dialga Supernova, who has been carrying us a fair bit. And then we've obviously got our Caracosta, who are called Coral. And then our Sudowoodo, who are called Mangrove. And also, I saw you did a hydrate before. I haven't done that. Let me take a quick sip of my drink. So, we do need to get a few levels on everyone. We need to get everyone into the 20s, which is fine. But we still have a fair bit to go before we get to the next city. We still need to obviously do the team plasma situation inside the forest and get the skull back. And there's a lot of trainers in there, so I think we should be okay to get everyone leveled up. But Nightshade's the furthest behind, so I might do a bit of switch training with them to get them caught up. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to worry about. I will check my items quickly. 5 Great Balls. Right, we'll get some extra Pokeballs just in case, because we can catch a new Pokemon. We're doing okay for potions, but I might grab a couple more. I love Rapidash. I mean, on our last run, we were having quite a bit of problems with our type coverage, and we couldn't find a fire type for the life of us. So when we saw a fire type as one of the starters, we were like, yep, we're taking that. But our coverage is doing better this time around. And the Pokemon in general are quite good, so I'm actually feeling quite confident on this. Obviously, it can go wrong at any moment, but I'm feeling good about it. I'm going to grab a couple more Pokeballs, I think. Let's just grab 3 more of those. And we'll grab some extra potions as well. Just so we've got a nice round amount of them. And then we'll continue onwards into the forest. And then obviously next is the bug. Does this count as a separate place? But we can't go there yet anyway, that's fine. I know once we get the fishing rod, we can backtrack to the first town, I think it was, because there was some bits of water there that we could fish in. And that counts as a separate route because it's a town. But we can obviously grab a new Pokemon when we get here. count as an extra route. Let me see. So. I think this all counts as the same bit of route, doesn't it? I'll make sure though, because there might be two separate. So that's the town. That is... Okay, this all counts as the forest. Awesome, that's fine. You always run out of potions. I haven't yet, but that could easily happen. I'm trying to stay as stocked up as I can do. Obviously, because I'm still... Oh, I can't talk today, I'm tongue-tied. Because I am newer to Nuzlocke, this is only my second one, we are allowing items in battle. Obviously not in excess, we're not going to be silly with it. But I am allowing the odd item in battle, like potions and things, just because I am still quite new to both randomizers and Nuzlocks. But as we start doing more of them, I'll drop that to make it more difficult. But I know some people take that rule quite seriously, so I'm putting it out there. We're not doing no items. Just until I get more confident with it all. If that's the case, you would love Gen 4, where it's only fire type aside from the fire starter monkey. Oh, why'd you have a Kyogre? Good start. I like randomizing them though, it's super duper fun, because you end up in situations like this. But we do have wildfire, so that's good. So what I'm going to do is try that on the Kyogre, and then... Oh no, you're part water though, aren't you? That might be a problem. Let's see how we do. I might regret this. I'm hoping... Well, that didn't do much at all. Oh, okay. Well, we need to switch both of them out. Okay. Great start. Great start. We're switching them both. Okay. So we're going to bring out... Let's see. I'm going to bring out... Probably Coral. And we're going to bring out... Let's go Supernova. Turtwig was the best starter for Gen 4. Which ones were the Gen 4 starters again? My knowledge starts going downhill after Gen 3. So Turtwig... was... Turtwig, Piplup, and... Chimchar. They were the ones, right? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Piplup and Chimchar, I was right. I've always been open about when my knowledge goes downhill. Fire moves are weakened by... Oh, I see. Of course, the weather. Of course. Of course. Let's do... And then let's do... Sure. We are going to have to run back and heal after this one, but that's fine, because the Kyogre will give us a nice amount of experience. Oh, okay, we've got to switch out again. Or do a heal. Both are options. Let's see how much damage this does before I decide. Oh yeah, but I think an item's going to be better. Oh, they're bided now anyway, so we can't get out. So let me heal up. Oh, I knew what you meant. Don't worry at all. Okay, so we're going to do a heal up. And then we're going to do... Let's try one of those. I don't know how well that's going to do, but let's experiment. I misspell stuff all the time, so don't worry. And I'm always like stammering and stuttering and all sorts. I'd be such a hypocrite if I complained. How much? I did quite a bit actually. That wasn't so bad. This is an awkward situation with our Pokemon. We need to get... I'm just trying to think. But there isn't really anyone else better to bring out. We do have a bit of a weakness problem towards water types, which is a bit of a pain. Is there anyone else that might be better? See, the Mangrove would be bad. Wildfire's also bad. Hey there, Connor. How are you doing? Right, we'll do another one of these. I don't like doing this over and over, but we definitely need to get like an electric type. That would be ideal. Let's do let's do one of those. You're good, I'm glad to hear it. Like an electric or grass type, that would be like best case scenario. But we obviously haven't had our encounter on this route yet, so I'll probably dash back and heal before we start looking at encounters. Ah, Coral! I feel like when I do a randomizer, there's always like an imbalance on the team that I'm like never able to fix. I wonder, do I just give up a different Pokemon because I don't want to give up Coral? I could keep on healing, but I feel like this is kind of taking the mick a little bit, isn't it? Let's do that. If I need to, I'll probably switch to Duskull and they'll be the one we sacrifice. But I'd rather not have to do that. This will always be your favourite gen. A lot of people love this gen, don't they? See, I wasn't a fan of this generation originally when it first came out. But not so long ago, we did a playthrough on stream, just a normal playthrough. So I could try and see it in a different light. And I definitely really love it now. It's not my favourite, but I do really love it. I appreciate it in a different way. I kind of want to keep Rollout. I'm going to keep Rollout, I think. You love Paldea, you're waiting for the DLC. I'm looking forward to the DLC. I will definitely be playing that on stream when it comes out. Give up on that. That was not as much experience as I was hoping, but it was still kind of a lot. Do I want Stomp? Yes, I do want Stomp. I'm going to get rid of Growl. Yeah, because with Scarlet and Violet, there was obviously a lot wrong with Scarlet and Violet, but it was still an enjoyable experience. Okay, so we should be able to just finish this off now. I'm just going to do one of those. And for good measure, do one of those as well. This should knock it out though, and then we'll go and heal up quickly. I'm looking forward to the new Pikmin that's coming out as well. That's coming out next month, isn't it? I am looking forward to that. I still need to play the Pikmin Deluxe that I got. I've been meaning to play it for ages, but I've just not got around to it. But the new one's looking good. A new video was uploaded for it today on Nintendo's YouTube. It looks like you can customize your own character in it, which is so fun. I'm super excited about that. So it looks like you make your own character and you're going to save Olimar. Right, let's run back and heal. And then we'll continue onwards. Whoop. I wonder if that lady in pink heals us. I think she might be a trainer who then heals you after you fight her. Let's go and talk to her and find out, because that'll be easier than running all the way back. So we'll do that before going back into the forest. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I hope Flygon gets added. I wonder what Pokemon will get added. There we go, got a battle, and hopefully they'll heal us up afterwards. Because there's so many Pokemon they could add, isn't there? You really love Flygon. I guess you did because of the username. Flygon is a good Pokemon. I do like Flygon. Am I going to risk this? I'll give it a go. I don't know if I'm going to regret it. Oh no, we should be okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's try one of those. We can always switch if it's going to take ages, but I don't mind having a slow battle if it does the job. Nightshade does more though, which is good. Ba-bam, 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 ba-bam. Ember's okay, that didn't do too much. And one more Nightshade should get rid of the Ninetales. Okay. See, that was a lot of experience. That was more what I was expecting. We got Nightshade caught up, which is great. And Confused Ray could be useful. Let's have a look. I'm going to get rid of Foresight and do Confused Ray. I think that could really help us out. Watch me forget and never use it, but if I remember to use it, I think that could really save us in some situations. Right, will you do a heal? There we go, perfect. That's so much quicker. Let me quickly check what everyone's doing in terms of levels. I want to get everyone up to like 20. See, everyone's kind of in the same place now, which is good. So I'll leave Nightshade up front for the time being. I'm not 100% on what level the next gym is, but I am guessing like in the early 20s. I'm not doing an absolute level cap, but I'm trying to stay in the same ballpark. But if I go a tiny bit over, then I go a tiny bit over. I'm not going to like say I can't use them or anything like that. I'm going to add like future handicaps to future Nuzlockes as I feel better about them. Azurine! This might be a problem actually. Maybe I should switch out. Maybe I should switch out. Okay, let's switch over to... Sure. I can't remember if Ursaring is just plain normal type or if they have a subtype, and I was like, there's no point in risking it. So let's just do... Oh no, it's probably not that bad. I just wasn't sure about the typage. I can't remember if it's just normal or if it's like normal dark. It's just normal. That's what I thought. So obviously putting a ghost type against it would just be a pain in the bottom. It wouldn't hit anything, would it? So I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Ghost moves don't hit normal. Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. And then let me do a quick normal potion. There's no point in running all the way back. Yeah, it won't. I thought it didn't. I'm not an expert, but I have little nuggets of knowledge that come into play every so often. Okay. Now, we can get an encounter here. So I'm going to dash into this bit of grass, and whatever it is, that's our encounter. But if it's a duplicate, we do have the dupe clause. So if it's one we already have, we can catch the next one. Right, what are we going to get? Ooh! We do need an electric type. Not mad. Not mad at all, but please don't have explosion. I might just use a Pokeball straight away. Please don't have... Actually, no, explosion won't hurt us. We're ghost type. Oh! Explosion won't hurt us because we're ghost type. I will still try a Great Ball straight away regardless. Do-do-do. Oh, I didn't think that was going to work. Oh, roll out. Okay, how much is that going to do? Not too much. Okay, I'm going to try and do a bit of damage on it then. Let's try... you wasn't an expert yourself playing it, so it's all good. It's all learning, isn't it? It's all learning. Oh, that's going to get stronger. I might use a Disable next turn. Just to stop them from using that. Okay. Because that could start going quite wrong quite quickly. Perfect. I'm going to probably keep Disabled solely for moves like this. Right, let's try and do a couple more hits of damage. Oh, we're in a good place. Are you just using Tackle now? Oh, Spark. There you go. You do have an electric move. Let's try and catch it again quickly. Having this will be so useful just for those water types. I know it's not the best electric type out there, but it's also not a dreadful one. So it definitely fills a gap in our team. So I'm hoping we can get hold of it. Oh, come on! Free wiggles. Let's try again. could always swap and try and knock it down a bit more in HP, but we were so close that time. There we go, there we go. Now, maybe it's a very expected name, but I think I'm going to call it Thunder, or like Thunderstorm, because obviously electric. Oh, Lightning would make more sense. I might call it Lightning. That's true, Jack. We can do that. That's true. Do we call it? Sonic Boom would be quite good as well, though. I think I'm going to go for... Thank you for the head pats. I think I'm going to go for Lightning. I think that one makes the most sense. Or Static Electricity. Oh, there's too many options. Disable should we give for the next gym because Bug, but it's it's all randomized. But Disable could be useful. Like if one of them starts to roll out again, the fact that we could disable it is really useful. So we'll have to see what happens. But the fact we could disable those moves that get stronger is definitely useful for us to have. You know what? I'm gonna go simple. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go Static. Actually, I like Static. I'm gonna go for Static. Oops. And it's funny because Disable's one of those moves that I don't usually use, but I'm using it this time. I'm thinking differently. There we go, Static. And okay. Right, and we'll dash back and heal up quickly. Now, obviously Static is behind on levels, but that's okay. We can switch train them a little bit and hopefully not lose them. What moves do you have? Rollout Spark, Tackle, Sonic Boom. Okay. And you have the Static as your ability, which can be useful. So, if we switch train them through a couple of battles, they should get caught up. So we'll definitely do that. Let's go and heal up first, though. And then we'll continue onwards. And hopefully we don't lose them. So, switch. I could always do some wild battles as well, but we'll start with the trainer battles because you get more experience from them. Here we go. Just going to take a quick sip of my water. Give me a second. Oh, Charizard. Okay. Actually, a good one for us. We have a lot of things that are good against fire types. Right, so I'm going to switch to... Probably Coral. Let's switch to Coral and do a water gun. Yeah, that shouldn't hurt us too badly. Yep, that's fine. And then one of these should do quite a lot. How much is that going to do? Okay, not dreadful, all things considered. I would have hoped for a bit more, but, you know. Charizard is a bit of a bulky boy. Right, and then we'll do one of those as well. There we go. Right, what do you have? Another Charizard! What are the chances? What are the chances? That's fine, we know what we're doing at least. And we should get a nice amount of experience from them as well, which is all good. I wonder what the chances of that are, because they would have had different Pokemon anyway. I know it's not a direct randomization, so like all Rattatas become Pikachus, for example. It doesn't work like that. But so They randomly rolled both of these trainers who were stood next to each other, and they both got Charizards. Out of how many Pokemon? It's useful for me, but it was very unexpected. You love the Gen 4 music. I feel like the Pokemon soundtracks are always so good, but I do have to say the music in this game is particularly good. But the song that plays when you get down to Red Health is so anxiety inducing. Something about it just makes me freak out. It really gets you on edge. I guess that's the intention, so they did a good job with it. 19 on Coral. 16 on Static. Okay. And then I will just do a normal potion on Coral. Let's go for 3 Charizards. Honestly, that would be so useful. Oh! Oh, another Electrode. Hello. Do. Can I run away? There we go. I should have just got out of the grass. Watch this be the exact same Electrode that we just ran into. Right, let's run away from you as well. Okay. Super Potion. Am I going the right way? I think I'm going the right way. Gyarados, now we can test our new friend. I am going the right way, awesome. Let's try straight in with a Spark. Oh, of course, they're part flying as well, aren't they? That's going to be really good. And some nice experience for Static as well. There we go. Oh, that was a lot of experience. Awesome. Okay. Azumarill, keep battling. Static's already caught up. This is like ideal situation. We got caught up so fast. Now, I know Azumarill's a bit bulky, aren't they? But that's still not bad. And we've got the paralysis as well, which is really good. Okay, yeah, Tail Whip. Not worried about that. Oh, perfect. There you go. Critical hit. I was going to say it's going to be 1 or 2 more. The critical was good there. Static is caught up. Static's actually nearly ahead now. I should probably put another one out front. Because our highest at the moment is 18 and 19. So let me put Wildfire out front. And continue onwards. Oh, I want the item as well. I'll go back for that in a second. I really love the sprite designs in this game as well. The character designs are really good. I feel like this game has some of my favourite sprites. One of those should do the trick. You too. They're good, aren't they? There's one of them. I can't remember what their trainer class is, but they're like a businessman, in a suit, and he's fumbling with his suitcase and a Pokeball. And I think it's just such a cute little pose and design. It's very endearing. Okay, let me grab this item. Antidote, good stuff. Oh. Right, so I need to go around, I'm guessing. There we go. Do. Bam, ba-dam, 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 bam. Doduo, okay. Wildfire should be fine for Doduo. So if I do another one of those. Oh, perfect. Then I'll just do an Ember to save the power points. Here we go. And that should hopefully... Oh, that's so close. I was going to say hopefully that would level us up, but that... not quite. Hey there, Rain. I'm good. Thank you very much. I do hope you're well today. And I'm your favourite. Thank you very much. So close, right? So close. It's fine. We'll level up next battle. We can't... one of these patches are probably another trainer. There they are. I knew there was going to be one of them. You got to wonder, how big is that pile of leaves? Or how small do they curl up to fit in that pile? Mild chest pain and the heat is bad, but you're okay. Oh, the heat is bad. I do hope your chest starts to feel better soon, though. Oh, Oddish. Okay. I love Oddish. I love the entire line. I really love Vileplume and Gloom. I find them really cute. Right, so that's Wildfire. You're a fan of them too. Let me just... They are cute. They're super cute. I see, Rain. Either way, I still hope it eases up for you. Discomfort is no good. Let's try and get an extra level on Supernova. Because I can always backtrack and use the grass to get a bit more if I need to. But if I get everyone as close as possible to 20 to start with, it shouldn't take as long. Hey there, Sinnoh. I hope their Pokemon's not Zekrom. I want a Zekrom. I hope you're good though. Oh, your shoulder's okay. I'm glad to hear it. I was going to say, I wonder if the shoulder was kind of like not helping with the chest. But I'm glad to hear it's healing up okay. How long were they... That's true, Jack. How long were they waiting for? Very true. You're good, but you're sick. Oh, I hope you get well soon. The Team Plasma theme is an absolute banger. Agreed. Absolute banger. I feel like sometimes the Pokemon games have no need to go this hard, but they choose to anyway. Barboach. Let's keep battling. You have good healing? I bet that's because you're young. But no, I am still glad to hear it. Wigglytuff, keep battling. Here we go. I've always been quite slow to recover from things. Let's try one of those. But luckily it's been a long time since I've had a big thing that I've needed to heal from, so it goes both ways. It's not often that I'm needing to heal from big stuff, so maybe that's why I'm slow with it. 19's still young, that's still teenager years. But vitamins and physio would definitely help. I take all sorts of vitamins. What supplements do I take in the morning? I take an iron supplement, because my iron levels are quite bad and I get quite lethargic with them. So I take iron, I take a multivitamin, I take cod liver oil, because they're meant to be good for your joints, and I take an apple cider vinegar because it's meant to be good for your tummy, and my tummy gets upset quite easily. So I take those every morning. Yeah, Wigglytuff is super tanky, but we're also pretty good. We're also asleep. Why are we asleep? Why are we asleep? I can always switch out if we need to, but I'm hoping we wake up. But Defense Curl is not good. We might need to switch. Your back hates you though. I wonder, obviously I don't know. Are you hunched over quite a lot? Because when you're playing your instruments and stuff like that, I can imagine that must not help with your back. It's the same with like people who are on computers all day, right? You kind of end up hunching. Because I know I do, because I'm an office worker, so I'm on a computer all day. So I end up very like shrimp, very shriveled up, like, and it's not good for my back. Right, we've got the skull. I'm skipping through the dialogue. We're not caring so much about the story this time around. We've been through this a couple times already anyway. You do tend to bend when you're tuning. I can imagine that doesn't help if you're doing it quite often. And I guess it's like a posture thing as well. I don't have the best of postures, but I've been working on my posture. And I have to admit, I used to have quite a bad back. My back has gotten a lot better. Oh, you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3? It was good and you loved the soundtrack. 10 out of 10 for the humour. Guardians of the Galaxy, even though obviously at the start I was saying about how like I'm very out of the loop with Marvel movies, I will say the Guardians of the Galaxy movies I've seen, very good soundtracks. I do agree with you. They do some very good song choices, don't they? But I'm gonna put Mangrove up front. Oh, rain, most likely. That would not surprise me. The body can hold on to injuries like that for a while, can't they? Are you to battle with? Are you to battle with? There we go. I'm trying to get the extra experience. A lot of 70s, 80s and 90s. I know if I remember this correctly, it's been a long time since I've seen this movie. At the start of the second one, when Groot's dancing around, was that to Mr. Blue Sky by Electric Light Orchestra? I can't remember. Because I love that song. That's such a good song. We should switch. I'm going to switch. It was to that song. I thought it was. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. But I just love that song. I love Electric Light Orchestra as a group. I like a lot of their songs. Gwen in the new Spider-Man has caused some problems. I've not seen the new Spider-Man. I've had very mixed reviews on it though. Some people seem to not be a fan. But I guess it's the case of everything, isn't it? But I feel like the first one was so like universally loved. So I wonder if there's like a level of disappointment because like you're expecting a certain amount. So I'm sure I saw someone on TikTok saying it was like rushed out of the door or something. Stay away from Twitter. Oh, for spoilers. I've not seen any on my Twitter. I've been quite lucky. So I don't know if I'm going to see it in the cinema or not. I'm very fussy about what movies I see in the cinema. Because it's so expensive to go to the movies. No, I'm going to leave that one. There we go. Superior. I will switch. I'm going to switch to Wildfire. Like, luckily, there's a cinema near me. It's one of the few cinemas. And they do quite cheap movie tickets, all things considered. And you can go there at certain times a day when it's not as busy. And you can get them for like £4. You can get them really cheap. But then you got like the snacks and you got the drinks. And it adds up, doesn't it? You got one, but it's more of a theory than a fact. Oh, what, the spoiler's more of a theory. Oh, I love the Detective Pikachu movie. Agreed. I loved that movie. I want to play the game. I've never played the Detective Pikachu game. I would love to play that at some point. Oh, that's your favourite starter. My favourite starter is Totodile. Right. So is there anyone else down here? There's a fair few, actually. Give me a second. I'm going to run through here for a second. Because actually, maybe I should... I'm just trying to think. What's going to be the best way to do this? I feel like this just goes straight to the city, doesn't it? Because we can always backtrack and see if those other people are trainers. But I definitely need to heal. Sky Arrow Bridge. I'm pretty sure there's no one on this bit. Whoop. So we'll go in here, we'll run back down. We'll see if those other people are trainers for the experience. And then everyone should be pretty close to 20 by that point, so we'll be in a good spot. It's crazy to think this was on a handheld, isn't it? The stuff that people managed to create, it's wild. Whoop. Do, 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 do. Did I see the update? I haven't Pikachu King. What are they adding to it? I was doing the trial, the 7-day trial for the online again. But that's run out now. I need to start paying for it again. But it's been an expensive month. I say, and we're only on the 6th day of it. It's been an expensive month. Well, what titles are on it though? Excuse me? Right, we'll get healed up and then we'll backtrack. Fantasy Tower. Blaster Master enemy below. Ooh, Kirby Tilt and Tumble! And Harvest Moon. You know what? Kirby Tilt and Tumble on the Switch would be so fun. I loved that game when I was younger. Right, let's see. Let's see. Okay, we've got a good order. So we'll run on back. We'll see if those other people are trainers, and then we'll continue onwards. I love Kirby. I really want there to be another new Kirby game. I need to play the Dreamworld. Was it Dreamworld or Dreamland? Dreamland, wasn't it? The Dreamland Deluxe that came out not that long ago. I do need to pick that up at some point. Of course, you can use the Pro Controller, can't you? That's true. I can imagine that streaming it while using the console itself would be a bit of a problem. But if I can use the Pro Controller, it would work. But that would be a lot of fun. That could be so much fun to do on stream. There's such a long route. Come on. Keep going, keep going. Oh, excuse me. Oh, of course, the Joy-Cons would be quite good, wouldn't they? I'll definitely need to look into it. You love this music too? Oh, all of the music is good in this game. Right, let's see who's here. So I've already spoken to you. I've spoken to you. There we go, there's a trainer. Lotad. Okay, that's not good news for a Sudowoodo. We will be switching out. That's like worst case scenario for this guy. Okay, let's switch to... Do. Yeah, that shouldn't do too much. That was a critical, so that's okay. Let's try one of those. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Right, and then if I just do one of those. That should still do the job, I think. That should be enough. Yes, perfect. Fortress. Switch. Yes. Am I thinking of the right Pokemon? I am thinking of the right Pokemon. Am I thinking of the right type for this Pokemon? I guess we'll find out. I am not, which is fine. Did you just explode? Hey, Static! Static survived. We will switch. We're going to switch to... Supernova. Because we should be able to deal with the Clefairy just fine. Let's try... It survived! We got lucky with that. That could have gone so wrong. The explodey boy is immune to the explosions. Honestly, it scared me for a second. Okay. So let me just do a little heal. And then a super potion should be good for Static. And then... Are you a trainer? You are a trainer! Let's see what they end up having. Okay. Sudowoodo should be able to deal with this, I think. Depends on their moveset. Yeah. Give this a go. You love that bird. I'm not too big on most of the bird Pokemon, I have to be honest. This one looks quite cool. I like the colours. Oh, there you go. There we go. So let's just do one more of those. Why not? We'll play it safe. You prefer Mandibuzz? Is Mandibuzz the one that looks like it's wearing a nappy? Is that one Mandibuzz? Okay. Right, we're back to the start now. Okay, so I'll heal up over here. There's some grass as well, obviously, so I might try and train up on some of the grass down here. Oh, the nappy one is Vullaby. I see. I was nearly right. I was like half right. I had the right evolutionary line. Oh, Cacturn would have been good. I'm happy with Static, but Cacturn could have been good. Something about Cacturn just looks really scary. I don't know what it is. They look really menacing, don't they? There we go. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Give me a second. Thank you for that. Oh, that wasn't good for experience, though. Hey there, NP. You mean the one with Boomy? It went well, thank you very much. I hope you're doing good today. How are we looking? So it looks like there's a couple of trainers down here, which I did not realise, so that's actually quite helpful. Cacturn's one of those entries were a very dark Pokedex entry. Oh, so it's intentionally spooky. That's fair enough. We do need to switch though. They're immune to electricity, aren't they? So let's try switching to Supernova. Am I thinking of the right guy? Is this the one that's immune to electricity? You're doing great. Glad to hear it. I am well, thank you very much. I'm just a bit sleepy. I didn't sleep too great last night. Water ground. I thought they were water ground. Okay, cool. That's true, Jack. I feel like there's a lot of children stealing in Pokedex entries, aren't there? Because like Hypno steals children, Driftbloom steals children. A lot of Pokemon like to steal children. Whoops, no, I want that, I want that. I did it again! It can't get sand in its eyes because of the bubbles around its eyes. Oh, the Palitoad. Palpitoad, whatever it's called. Handtail. Cacturn wait for travellers to pass out in the desert. Oh, I see. That's delightful. Okay. We're not getting much luck for Mangrove, so we might have to switch train them a bit longer. But we can always go into the gym and switch train them in the gym if we need to. But I'm pretty sure we need to do some fights with Team Plasma before we go to the gym, right? So that will give us some extra levels. What's Flygon's Pokedex entry? How much is this gonna do? Okay, that wasn't so bad. I'm hoping we can get Mangrove up to 19. Oh, poison, okay. In White 2 you can rematch the gym leaders. Oh, can you? That would actually be quite useful. There we go. Is there... Oh, there's an item. That's not really spoilers. I feel like in a lot of... I know in... Ducklet! I love Ducklet. They're just a duck. I love it. I love them. I feel like in a lot of Pokemon games that happens, because I know in Heart Gold and Soul Silver you can rematch gym leaders, but I think only the Kanto gym leaders. So if you go to the fighting dojo on different days of the week, different gym leaders are there. Are we healed up? We are healed up. Nightshade's the main one behind now. We'll try to do a couple of battles in the forest, like in the grass, just to try and get a bit more experience. But it's not the end of the world. We can always switch train. Oh no, I can't go that way. Come on, we'll go back down this way. Actually, let's go this way, and I'll see if I'm right about the Team Plasma thing. desert spirit Pokemon, or do you mean desert? Oop. Right, let's head on up. Back up here again. Look, this looks mighty fun the first time you go up it, but when you get up and down a couple of times, it starts dragging out. You meant desert. Oh, don't worry. I was gonna say, I can't imagine them being on top of a cake or something. Such a long bridge. It looks very nice, but I'm over the excitement of it now. We're nearly there. 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 Okay. So if I go over to the gym first, actually, I think I need to go like. Trying to remember where I need to go. I think I need to go all the way over here. And down here. Oh, give me 1 second, sorry. Do. So there's the gym. And I'm pretty sure... There we go. There we go. Knocking. Thank you for the bits, for you. You always have to make an entrance, don't you? I hope you're doing good, though. Right, let's go. I can't remember which pier this is on. We will find out in a second, though. Whoop. Now, I can't remember if it's this one. How's my heart? The rate has definitely gone up a little bit. Right, it's not this one. Is it this one? You're knocking before entering. You're not wrong. Right. Team Plasma. Do. Right, so now I think we need to go back to where we came from, right? I think it's over this way again. I'm pretty sure the guys at the end of the road we need to go down regardless, so it's not so bad. Hey there, waifu. I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? Okay. Do. Here we go. I was right about Team Plasma. I wonder how many battles it is. Is it just the one? A couple of battles would be pretty useful, but if it's just the one, then it's just the one. Doing good. Oh, you're on your way to Florida. I hope you have a nice time. And I hope the weather's good for you. Normal type. This isn't ideal, is it? Right, let's switch to... So I'm pretty sure they're just straight normal type, aren't they? So let's switch over. Attack bros. Let's do... Perfect. Good thing I remembered there was a fighting move on Mangrove. Persian, I'll keep battling. Hey there, Anna. Lurk all you need to. I hope you're doing good. Another low kick should do the job. Unless we flinch, just try that again. Okay, one more, but it was close. It was pretty good going. Oh, that was a lot of experience. Awesome. Okay. Mangroves up to 20. So fear you. I'm not scaring the hamster. The hamster is me. Is there another battle or is it just the one? We're talking about okay, it's like my spirit, it's my soul. I'm a rabbit, but inside I'm a scared little hamster. Dialogue, dialogue, dialogue. Dialogue, dialogue, dialogue. Only we can fight Pokemon. You can't fight Pokemon because that's bad for Pokemon. But we can do it because we are hypocrites. Big old hypocrites. We are the chosen ones. We can fight all of the Pokemon we want and we can kick them and we can scare them, but you're not allowed to. And deeper inside you're a scared little slime blob. On the outside she's an edgy rabbit, on the inside she's an edgy rabbit pretending to be a hamster. NP knows what's up. So, I was kind of hoping I could get more experience, but there are trainers inside this gym, so we might be okay. Most of us are 19, it's just Nightshade that's dragging behind. Team Plasma are politicians. That explains everything. But I think we should heal up first, so I'm going to run back and heal. And then we will go back to the gym, see what we can do. I'm pretty sure this gym leader's in the low 20s, so we should be okay. Here we go. Do 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 do. Bing 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 bing. Right, back to the gym. I will drop a save as well, just in case something goes wrong. You know that's not what I'm talking about. They're surprisingly tough in your opinion. But it's all randomised, isn't it? So they could end up with any sort of Pokemon. Right, let's run all the way back. I don't think there's too many trainers in this gym, but there'll still be a couple of them. Here we go. Don't say that, NP. I just want Magikarps and Weedles. Maybe another Charizard. That would also be okay. Press the button. Yeah, Pichu with no attacks. Perfect. Well, a lark had to be at a bush. Well, Magikarp doesn't fly. They just jump really high. That's what the game taught me. The Magikarp jump game. That game was fun. I used to enjoy that game. Slowpoke. Okay, Slowpoke. We will switch just in case they have a psychic move sneakily. So we're going to switch to probably static. 23. Okay. So if we can get everyone to around 20, we should be okay. We should just about manage. Do you like Duskull NP? Well, I didn't do as much as I hoped, but it did have confusion, so it's good that we swapped, because that would have hurt Dusko a lot. Yeah, we should be able to get Dusclops, but I don't think we can get Dusk Noir, isn't it? We can't do trade evolutions. I didn't realise that was something you could change in the ROM to make it so trade evolutions became level up evolutions. But I know for the future. We've got a Darkrai. I'm gonna see how much Nightshade does. How much does this do? I don't know if I'm gonna regret this. Oh, I regret it! I regret it heavily. I will switch out. I have many regrets. Who are we gonna switch to? Let's switch to... I have a Dialga, they have a Darkrai. I did enjoy the movie, the Darkrai movie. We could have had a Darkrai, but I'm quite happy with my Rapidash, thank you very much. So look who's winning, it's my Rapidash that's winning. Oh, don't put me to sleep. I spoke too soon, didn't I? Come on, Wildfire. Oh geez, bad dreams. Come on. I'm gonna switch out again. I'm gonna switch out to... Here we go. Don't jinx it. I mean, my title of the stream's already jinxed it. I think it's all good. Oh, that hurt a fair bit. Let's try one of those. There we go, there we go. Well, the experience wasn't great, but I guess it was split between everyone, so it's kind of like, you know. Right, let me open... Let me go and heal up first, and then I'll come back. Let me through! Here we go. Now. We'll head on back. It's such a long way to the Pokemon Center as well. It's such a pain in the bottom. Why did they put the Pokemon Center so far away from the gym? Like, I guess they probably did it so people actually look around the city. But it's still long. Here we go. Do a quick heal up. I'm hoping we can get most of them into the 20s. We should manage it, I hope. Because where are we right now? Let's have a look. So, we are... 18, 19, 19... Okay, most of them are 19. We should be able to get them up to 20. Even if we need to leave before the gym leader and do a couple of battles in the grass or something. We should manage it just fine. Right, back round we go. Do, do, do. Right. Right, let's go and press the next button. So I know when some of these buttons trainers appear, that's why I left before pressing this one because I didn't trust it. But we're fine, it looks like it's alright. See? Case in point, it was just the next button along. Oh, Duskull! Duskull versus Duskull. I will switch, I will switch. Let's switch to... Yeah, Wildfire should be able to do it. Let's see how much damage Wildfire can do. Okay, that's not ideal. How much would this do though? That's the question. Oh, a nice amount. Okay, cool. Disabled, but I can still do Ember. Oh, come on. 2 in a row. Wildfire. Right, one more try. We should be okay. Let's try one more time. There we go. And that should get Wildfire up to level 20. 19 on Nightshade. Awesome. Wildfire is no longer disabled. Will I switch Pokemon? I will switch, but I'm going to switch to Static. Hopefully I've got the right Pokemon in mind. I did, but I also regret this now. They're both electric, aren't they? But we do have Rollout. So this still can work. Just gotta hopefully get a nice little combo on this Rollout going. There we go. One more Rollout should do the trick. Perfect. One has a lot of experience as well. Wasn't expecting that. Right, let's do a quick heal up. We should have enough items just to do it here rather than leaving again. Okay, and nearly everyone's into the 20s now, which is good going. So I will get these buttons pressed. This one as well. And then we have... There is no way there isn't going to be a trainer in there. Can I press this one? So, which one do we go to first? That's the question. Go to this one first because it's closer. Whoops. Oh, there wasn't a trainer. I was expecting a trainer. There must be a trainer in the next one then. So we will go round. How do I get around to the... Oh, do I need to go down there? Have I gone the wrong way? Give me a second. Whoop. Right, now. Right, what are they going to have? Gigalith. Right, that guy. What should we use for a Gigalith? I'm thinking... Probably Coral. Coral's probably the way to go. Okay. Okay, that wasn't bad. That was alright. Then we should hopefully be able to do one of these. Oh, that doesn't do as much as I thought it would. Oh, they're quite bulky, this guy. Let's try the other one. About the same. One more should still do the trick though, so that's not too bad. At a push, it'll be 2. They're very bulky. They seem that way. Hey there, Eamon. How are you doing? We are surviving. On this run, we haven't had any deaths so far, touch wood. And hopefully it stays that way. But no, I hope you're doing good. Thank you for popping by. Oh, come on! That's like 1 HP. There's no way. We're gonna hit it this time. Oh, come on! Oh, that's good, Mercury. I'm glad to hear it. There we go. That was a much more complicated than it needed to be, but fine. Sure. Level 20 on Nightshade as well. Good stuff. So I think the only one that needs level 20 now is Supernova. Let's check on... Yeah, just Supernova. What I might do is I'm going to go back and heal. Because it remembers that we've done all of this. So I'm going to go back and heal. Why would it be your fault, Eamon? That makes no sense. Whoop. Okay, let's go and heal. Do-do-do. Hopefully we get a nice little run of Pokemon for this gym. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. But to be fair, we've had some crazy Pokemon and we have managed. But I'm hoping it goes okay. We do have some better type coverage now that we have static. But we still kind of need like a grass type at some point, but we're doing okay, all things considered. Why would you give these animals McDonald's? They deserve better. Alright, let's buy. We're gonna buy 4 of those. And we're going to buy 7 of those. They're loving it. And 3 of those. Oh, you haven't jinxed it, don't worry. I have to say, like, I've already said this before, but I'll say it again. Black and White was one that I was never really a fan of when it first came out. But I tried it again on stream, like a normal playthrough, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm seeing it in a new light. It's not my favourite, but I definitely enjoy it. And then it got voted for the next Nuzlocke, so here we are. Burger King's so expensive, though. Burger King's super expensive. Oh, your doggy's giving you snuggles. Very cute. Must be quite warm though, right? What? Why aren't you going through? I don't mind Burger King, but it's just, like I say, it's so expensive what you get. The McDonald's is getting more and more expensive as well, isn't it? I feel like now, for the price of like a meal in... Oh! For the price of like a meal in Burger King, you could just go to Spoons. And like, obviously, I know Spoons isn't the top tier of quality, but at least you get a table, get a knife and fork, you get a plate. You get a proper sit-down meal, do you know what I mean? Your time has more value for you, that's fair enough. I've had a bit more McDonald's usually than I had in a very long time, but I've been quite lazy lately. Exactly, Spoons is good for what it is. You know what you're getting with Spoons. It's affordable, it does the job. It gives you a proper sit-down meal and a nice, like, glass of wine or like a pint of Strongbow Dark Fruits or something. It does what it needs to do. Right. This is a bit overkill, but Supernova needs the levels. Exactly, it's cheap for what it is, isn't it? And like I say, it's not like top tier food, but you can get a nice like all day breakfast there, like egg, bacon, sausage toast or whatever. Their wraps and paninis are pretty alright as well, and they're not expensive. And it's a good place to meet up with friends, that's true. I mean, the problem I've had a couple times is some places that I go to have a couple of different spoons quite close to each other. And when I say quite close to each other, I mean like the next street over or something. So you kind of need to specify, I mean this spoons, not that spoons, because otherwise your mates could end up in the different spoons to you. And that can be a bit confusing. I can imagine making your own burgers must be much nicer. Amen, that's true. The toilet is always so far away, isn't it? Here we go. It's such a trek to go to the bathroom. I will say though, they always have a lot of toilets in the bathroom. Like, at least as a lady, whenever you go to the bathroom in a lot of like bars and places like that, there's always such a long line and you can be waiting for ages. But I feel like whenever I've gone to a Spoons, they always have loads of toilets lined up, so you never really get a line. Which is good. I hate waiting in line to go pee. So that's a good thing about Spoons. I feel like in a lot of city centres there's a few Spoons a bit too close to each other, isn't there? Oh! It doesn't want to let me through. Let's try this again. There we go. And then if we're all okay for health, I will have a quick check. Yep, we're all good. We'll drop a save. You ordered to the wrong one. Oh no. That's silly. But the fact you managed to get there before the breakfast is ready just proves how close they are together. I've never managed to do that, thankfully. But I can see it happening quite often. There we go. Right, we're straight in. We're straight into it. You know what? Spoons actually do a decent set of chips. It's true, they do. Their chips are pretty decent. Right, we are going to need to switch. We're going to switch to static. You always double check just in case. Honestly, I'm surprised I've not done it before. I always do triple check just in case. I'm hoping a couple of sparks will do the job for this. I say a couple, it might be like 3 or 4, but I'm hoping it still does the job. It's looking like 4, but they're setting up these sword dances and it's very scary. What's your plan of all of these sword dances? I'm not liking how it's looking. Okay, bubble beam, that's fine. Oh, I did quite a lot actually. Hopefully this takes it out. Oh, so close. We got the paralysis though. Okay, cool. We should survive another bubble beam. Static, no! No! That's fine. Give me a second. Okay, so we got our... We just got unlucky with the ranges on the powers, didn't we? Because I think the first one must have been on the lower end, and so this other one was on the higher end. So if I quickly do... Where's the font? There's the font. We're going to do it that size. And then... We've had pretty good going on this though, so it was going to happen. Static. Bring them down here into the graveyard. It's not your fault. We just got a bit unlucky. But if I bring out... I'm just trying to think. Considering we got this far without a single death on this run, though, was pretty good going. Let's try... Oh, you're healing this one up. Okay. I wonder if this is a bad idea, actually. It is paralyzed, though. I wonder if we should switch out. I might want to switch out. I just suddenly thought if it hits us with a still attack, it's going to hurt, isn't it? Right, I'm going to switch. I might regret this, but I think it's a good idea to switch. Just in case it has, like, Metal Claw or something like that. I have Diamond Boy. I do have Diamond Boy. Bubble Beam. Ooh! So we're not good against water types. That's our problem here. Especially now the static's gone. We have that type disadvantage again. We are getting very lucky with these paralyses though. Let's go for... Well, that did nothing. That's what I was worried about, a Metal Claw. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I do have an answer, by the way. I mean, Mangrove's going to be no good, because obviously ground type. Wildfire's going to be no good, because fire type. Nightshade's on the way out. Coral's on the way out. It's going to have to be Supernova. I don't think Nightshade's going to survive a disable. So I could disable the Metal Claw, but I don't think we'll survive. I'm trying not to use an item. Power Gem's not going to do much. That doesn't do much, but that's going to hurt us. Well, not as much as I thought. That's fair. Not another Hyper Potion. Well, you've used 2 of those now, so I can definitely heal up. So I'm going to... Here we go. Paralysis. Whoops. Such an unlucky one to get, isn't it? At least we do have the paralysis though, which is definitely helping us out here. But hopefully we find another electric type or a grass type in the near future. Hey there, Zach. How are you doing? Nearly there. Nearly there. He's using all of our dragon breaths. This is his first Pokemon, it is. But he's gone. It's okay. It's alright. They've used both of their potions as well. Haunter. I will switch. Haunter's okay. I'm not too worried about Haunter. Well, I appreciate you popping by, Zach. That's not so bad. Confused Ray is not good, but I will take it in my stride. Hopefully we get through it. Okay, perfect. We have only used 1 item and they've used 2, so I can, in guilt-free conscience, use another item if I need to. Try one of those. Ooh, which I might need to. Right, we've got a critical. No! Why? Why? Right, I will keep battling. This is like the least lucky, isn't it? And then I will heal up. I think this is going to go very wrong very quickly. Okay, super potion. Oh, that's going to hurt. Okay. Oh, this isn't going to work. Okay. Hey there, Bean. How are you doing? Any British Pokemon? They gave us a Corgi Pokemon. That's kind of British. Right, Mangrove. No, Mangrove! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. We're in such a bad state right now. We're such a good team as well. Oh, come on. Ah, no! Sturdy Mangrove. Oh, come on. I feel like we had the worst luck this battle. I do not know what to do. I think I might need to sacrifice Mangrove. If I can get it off, but the next hit's gonna kill me. That's gonna kill us. Yep, there goes Mangrove. I'll hold off on putting them up because I feel like we're gonna lose this run. Right, let's see what we can do. That's gonna hurt. Okay. I haven't got a lot of dragon breaths left. Paralysis! Okay, perfect. Oh. Oh, come on! Tank it, tank it, tank it, tank it, tank it. Oh! Yes! Go, 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 go! Okay, okay, so we only lost Mangrove. So let me just... I feel like there was a few too many items, but we've got to take what we can take. And I will accept it. But I will add Mangrove. And then... that size? I think it was that size. And then I need to find the font type. Which is... where is it? Where is it? There we go. Man. Right, well that's a bit too big. Mangrove. Shrink that down. Change the colour. Bring it down to the graveyard. Honestly, that was such bad luck, wasn't it? I don't even care if we took advantage of the items a little bit. That was far too unfair. Do I want flame charge? I'll get rid of Ember. Oh, don't say that! Lavender Town's gonna be full of my Pokemon. Hey there, Panda. How are you doing? I hope you're good. I've been well, thank you very much. It's nice to see you. Right. This gym was so easy on our last run as well. They were just mean this time. But we've got to go and put the fallen into the box. Whoop. Game of Thrones edition. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Here we go, here we go. Now, we always catch a Pokemon in the next route, so we will get a replacement. I would really love like a grass type, but we'll have to see what happens. Pokemon battle. Route 4. Give me a second, I've got some friends to say goodbye to. Right, let's go to the Pokemon Center. And I'll grab some items as well. You've been doing well, I'm glad to hear it. Because we need to update some of these potions. Okay, let me go here first. Someone's PC. And then I'm going to deposit... Who went? It was Static. And Mangrove, wasn't it? Oh, don't worry about taking time to answer. Okay. Yeah, I always feel like there's a typage that I'm disadvantaged to. I was already really disadvantaged to water until I got Static. But then we ended up with a water steel type we were going up against, and my team isn't good for steel types. Well, it is if it's pure steel, but not if it's water steel. Do you know what I mean? Three of those. Okay. Sure. We'll find someone. Oh, so we do have the dupe claws on, so if we find a Pokemon we've already had, then we'll just be able to get the next one instead. Well, we'll see what we get. We might be able to get something good. Oh, okay. We've still got to do this battle with Bianca first, and that could go very, very wrong. But I think there's a vending machine here, isn't there? Yes, there is. Perfect. Whoops. Let's get a lemonade. Get a bunch of lemonades. There we go. It's the fight. I think the fight's like right in here, isn't it? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Give me just a second. And the stretch. Big stretch. Oh, give me a second. There we go. And then I will take a sip of my drink as well. Right, onwards. Okay, my throat is feeling a bit funny today, so we'll see how long the stream's going to be. It might be a smidge shorter than usual. Just so I don't go all croaky voice down the microphone. Oh, come on! I swear Bianca always has like the good Pokemon. Every time. Every time. Without fail. We didn't even heal up. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I didn't realise I didn't heal up. I didn't heal. I was so distracted. It's okay, I'm just giving myself a special challenge. Oh, jeez. I'm such an idiot. Self-sabotage, it basically is. Yeah, it basically is. Right, so we're allowing items a little more in excess in this situation because it's my fault. There are so many runs because of Bianca. She always has some sort of mythical or legendary. It's wild. Right, well, I'm going to heal up this one as well. If you're roaring everyone out, I'm just going to heal up everyone. Which is a shame because I've got no money left to buy new items. So I spent all of it on items. Yep, keep on doing that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay? I'll heal up this one as well. Give me a second. Give me a second. Well, I spent all of my money on healing items, which I'm now using. Right, I'm going to do... Whoops, didn't see that. I'm going to do... Let's try that one. There we go. Okay, cool. Entei's gone. So if I still win this battle, does it count as a flex? Is it like a major flex? Am I like top tier bunny rabbit gamer if I manage to still win? Flex away. I did a silly, but I managed to turn it around. Do I want to switch? No. Hey there, Iron Ferret. I hope you're good. Super mega flex. I deserve it. We were literally in the Pokemon Center. I can't believe I did that. But it's fine. We're okay. I can run back and heal now. We didn't have to use too many items either. I'm going to switch to Coral. And then... Oh, I don't like how this one looks. Oh, it's weird looking. Don't like it. Oh, come on. Like 1 HP. I know it's an anteater. I think it's the shape of it, like the way they've done it, combined with the pipage coming out of its area. It's very disturbing to me. But I think it's solely the pipage. I'll be honest with you. Who drew that and thought, yes, good idea. I'm going to put pipes there. It's weird. It's weird. They are gross. It looks so gross. It does look like a pear that's gone off. It's the Pokemon equivalent of ordering your food at the counter and leaving without it. Yes, I've done this. I have not done that, I can say at least. Right, wildfire. Do one of those? There we go. That's it, Jack. We were distracted by Mangrove's death. We were grieving. But we managed to put it back. We managed to claw it back. I probably didn't deserve it, but you know. You remembered and went back. At least there's that. Right, we're going to go and heal. Before anything else, we're going to go and heal. I can imagine you were a bit embarrassed. At least you remembered, though. Because it would have been a shame if you made it all the way home and then didn't realise then that you forgot your food. Whoop. Excuse me. Coming through, beep beep. Ooh doo 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 doo. Chari! If only I was a better actor, I would have been able to make that convincing. Okay, so we're healed up. How much money do I have now? Because I did spend it all. I might have some items that I can sell, actually, like some tiny mushrooms and stuff. Let's have a look-see. It doesn't look like it, that's fine. 10 out of 10, you're lying, but I hope you're good. There we go, I can at least replenish the super potions that I used. And then we should now be all healed up. I'll do a double check before we go. We are definitely healed up. And we'll continue onwards and get a new Pokemon. Okay. Do 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 do. You're not lying. Oh, I don't know. Do 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 do. Right, I wonder what we get. I'm really hoping for like a grass or an electric. That's what I'm really hopeful for. Oh, Eamon, you probably made their day. You probably brought a smile to their face. Okay, so new route, new Pokemon. I'm just going to go straight into here and get whatever it ends up being. Right, what we're going to get? Fingers crossed. Oh, I don't want it. It could be a HM slave, I suppose. You can be our HM slave, buddy. You can be our HM slave. It'll be useful. There you go. Pat Rat is no good. Don't lie to me. Pat Rat exists for HMs and HMs only. What are we going to call them, though? Oh, you said you too. Oh, Chari. You know what I'm going to call them? I wonder if this will fit. It will fit if I don't do a space, so I'll do another capital. Just so we can differentiate, separate the words. There you go. Tumbleweed! But that was my reaction when we saw them, and it's a thing of nature. So Tumbleweed. Welcome to the team, Tumbleweed. Welcome to the team. That's true, it can be used as sacrificial lamb. That's true. Oh, we've got another battle. At least we're healed up this time. Alright, what do you have? Okay. We will need to switch out. But what two's the question? Let's try that. Oh, yawn! Such a pain. Well, let's see how much damage we can do before it falls asleep. And we're not going to get hit by the sandstorm, which is why I switched to this guy, because I was hoping that would happen. I just hit my microphone, I'm sorry. So I'm hoping we won't stay asleep for too long, but we won't get hit by the sandstorm in the meantime, so that's good. Because at least the sandstorm will keep on doing damage, even if we're not. I did bonk the mic. I need to put the mic in a better place so I don't bonk it so often. I do bonk it quite often. Oh, metronome, concerning. Oh. Okay, we're good. Are we gonna wake up? No. Is the sandstorm gonna kill them? Oh no, there we go, we woke up. But then we hit ourselves. Of course we did. Metronome. Oh, you're taking on my type, are you? Okay. I'll stop hitting yourself, please. I've woken up now, I'm not asleep anymore. There we go. Oh, come on. 1 HP. And you're going to try and put me back to sleep? Okay, so who do we have coming next? Play-Doh. Problem is we're going to fall back asleep, which isn't ideal. So I might need to switch out anyway. Psybeam. Well, I did more than I thought it was going to do. Let's see if we wake up kind of fast. We still have this... Actually, no, the sandstorm's not hurting them either, actually. Right, we're going to want to do a switch. We're going to switch to... Who's going to be the right one to switch to here? Maybe Supernova? Confusing dreams. Some dreams are so confusing, though. Right, let's see how this goes. How much will this do? Okay, a decent amount. At least they're not doing too much damage to us, but this might just be a bit of a slogfest. Because the mud slaps are going to make us start missing everything. I can always switch in and back out and back in though, to be fair. But they've got that crit, which is a bit of a pain. So we may need to switch anyway. Right, okay, Claydol's down. Which one are you? Which one are you? Right, I think Claydol's going to be the situation here, but... I'm going to bring out Nightshade for a second. Hopefully they can take a hit, and then I will heal up Coral, if it's the Pokemon I think it is. It is the Pokemon I think it is. Okay, so let me just... I just need a super potion. I think that should do the trick. I had a dream once that seemed to last literal weeks where I had a family and everything and woke up genuinely confused as to who I was for the last few seconds. Oh, where's my wife? That's so sweet. Oh, Coral's still asleep, which is a problem. I'm going to have to risk it. Hopefully they wake up pretty fast. I don't know if I have an awakening on me. I guess I'll find out in a second. Here we go. Please wake up. Please wake up. Please wake up. Please wake up. Why won't you wake up? Oh, I'm being very risky at this point. Okay, I'm going to have to do another heal. I'm having so much bad luck today, aren't I? Here we go. Watch me be wrong about what type this is as well. I'm sure I'm doing the right thing here, but I feel like I'm going to end up being wrong. I guess we'll find out in a second. Right, I did have the right idea in mind. Okay. We should be okay with a smackdown. Can I get another Aqua Jacket in? I can. And then we have one more Pokemon after this. And we're not in the best of places. Luck has not been on our side today. Who is it? Do I want Shadow Sneak? Kind of do. Right, we've got Shadow Sneak now. Munchlax! I will switch. Okay, I'm going to switch to Wildfire. We should be okay with a Munchlax, I hope. I don't see why we won't be, but our luck hasn't been ideal, has it? So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we'll be okay. We're going to go straight in with a Flame Wheel. That did not do as much as I was hoping. I could always try a different move though. Let's try Flame Charge. We're chipping it down, aren't we? We're getting there. I don't mind if it takes a bit longer. I wonder how much a Stomp will do though. Okay. We are going to... Oh, Paralyze. We are going to have to go back and heal after this, though. Unless they offer to heal us, which sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Amen. You're not wrong, but ew. Right, okay, I need to backtrack. Right, all the way back. So far to this Pokemon Center. I know I said it before, but it's so long. I like how the people move out of your way when you're running down that street. It's very cute. Right, we're going in here. And then we'll definitely make it to the next town, and then we'll decide what we're doing. Okay. Do 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 do. Right, onwards. Excuse me. Coming through. Beep beep. On my way. Okay. So, I remember this route not being too long, but there's a few awkward bits of like sinking sand to get through. I wonder if I've got repels on me. I'm not running back. If I don't, I don't. I'll just accept it. But I wonder if I have some. I do... Do I? I do not. That's fine. We'll just have to deal with it. I get what you mean, Eamon. I think when I first played this game, I wasn't quite ready for the change. And I was a lot younger back then as well. So because I wasn't ready for the change, I kind of like formed a bad opinion pretty quickly. But coming back to it and trying it again has definitely given me a new perspective. There's elements of the open world I like, but I also understand the opposite viewpoint because I like both types of gameplay for different reasons. They both have their advantages and disadvantages. Okay. I'd like to do Kirby Tilt and Tumble. That would be a lot of fun. I'll definitely keep it on my radar to do. So that didn't do much damage at all. I wonder if this will do more in this situation. Well, that didn't do much. I think we're going to need to switch. I think we're going to need to switch. But what to? Probably to Supernova, right? If I remember this one's type correctly. And then if I just do... I'll thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Give me 1 second. Have a stretch. And have a hydrate. Thank you very much. I needed that. Right, 22 on Supernova. I'll use a potion on the name's left my head. The name's left my head. On Duskull though, I can't remember their nickname right now. We'll use a potion on them. Nightshade, of course it is. Who's my favourite Pokemon? See, that's a difficult question for me because I don't think I have an outright favourite. I've just got kind of like different sorts of Pokemon that I like. And Omastar would have been so good. Oh well. Like, my favourite starter's Totodile. My favourite evolution's Umbreon. I really like Ghost type and Water type. They're my favourite types. And then I just have the odd ones that I really like. Like, I really like the Mareepline. I like Wooloo. I like Haunter. I just like a different group of Pokemon. Can you let me go, please? Oh, come on. Don't kill Nightshade. Don't do this to me. Hey there, Mr. Harmer. How are you doing? Panda, who's your favourite Pokemon? Let me try one of those. This guy would have been good. I know we don't really need them type coverage wise. It just would have been good to have. We will need to heal up Nightshade again. And I'll probably do a small heal on Supernova just because I'd rather play it overly safe. You're good. I'm glad to hear it. I am well. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll do one of those. Just a bit tired, so it might be a slightly shorter stream today. Sylveon and then Charmander. They're good choices. Here we go. Now, what are you going to have? Okay, that's not so bad. We can deal with that. I think if we do... I'm just trying to think. Try one of those and see what that does. Not much, but they haven't hit us much either. So let's try one of those. But that'll do 22 damage. It's based on our level. Hey, Samara, how are you doing? Welcome in. There we go. See, doing our level of damage is still quite good at this point. That's still like a chunk of their health, so it ends up being quite useful. It won't be useful forever, but for the time being, it's pretty good. Right, 23 on Nightshade. I might need to switch someone else up front. What's everyone's levels at the moment? Oh no, we're all kind of in the same place. That's fine then. Do-do-do-do. I might end up putting them somewhere else just so they don't fall too far ahead. But I guess we'll find out what happens. We're going to probably have to do some extra training before the next gym anyway, but if I'm remembering correctly, we still got to do the Ferris wheel battle of N right before we can do the next gym. And there's also the sports stadium that will have a few trainers in it, so we can always use them. Right, try one of those. Okay. After this battle, I might put someone else up front just so Nightshade doesn't get too far ahead. Because they're nearly at 24 now, and a couple of the others are still 23, still 22, sorry. So let's try putting Wildfire up front. Okay. And then we'll get this guy. Oh, that's great. As soon as I put the fire type up front, that's fine though. We can switch to Supernova. But that is so very typical. Okay, so we're going to need a switch. We're going to switch to Supernova. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll see how much this does. Let's give this a go. Oh, perfect. There we go. Good move choice. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. And then I wonder how many more trainers are left for this route. Are you a trainer? No, okay. You probably are. Okay. Talo, we can deal with a Talo. Wildfire should be fine with a Talo. If we just do a flame charge, that should do the trick. It might have been a curve of stomp, to be honest, but it's better to overdo it sometimes. Do you have any others? Nope. Okay, cool. Onwards. Ah, that's the end of the route, is it? We're definitely a bit underleveled then. Got some story. Ultra balls, thank you very much. That's very useful. Okay, and then I'll continue onwards. There's probably some other trainers I haven't fought on that route, to be fair, like if I went down one of the sideways. But do we need to fight these guys now? It looks like it. Okay, cool. Do 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 do. Bam ba dam ba dam ba dam bam. Okay, Fungus. I am not worried about Fungus. We can deal with a Fungus. Flame charge. Okay. And then what else do you have? Do you have another one? 23 on Wildfire. Simi Sage. I will switch. I'm going to switch to Coral. Coral doesn't... Wait, Sage. Have I got the right one? I have the wrong one. I will switch back out. I got my monkeys confused. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. I always get confused with the monkeys. I know their names are dead obvious, but I feel like they're just so forgettable as Pokemon. I just end up confusing them. But we should be just fine. some peanuts for a little snack. There we go. Are we fighting the other one as well? No. Okay, cool. Ah, the bike. Perfect. Right, let's go in here, look. I'm pretty sure the Pokemon Center is over... Oh, Bianca. Right, I'm pretty sure the Pokemon Center's over this way. They make a good stream snack. It's good to have a good stream snack. I do agree. I will do a heal up. We should try and do the end fight, shouldn't we? Let's try and do the end fight. I will do a little save. I'm more of a cashew nut fan, but I do like cashew nuts. They're really nice. I don't have them very often. Sometimes I get tempted to pick up a bag, but they're quite expensive. But I do like them, they're good. Okay. Hopefully we're not too underleveled for this. Cashews are your favourite too. Oh, they're good, aren't they? Right, we're going to go on our date. They are expensive. I understand why they're expensive. I get it. But I just... Sometimes I want them. But then, like, you can't get very much for the amount of money you spend. So I feel like I can't justify getting them that often. But sometimes I do really want a bag. Why is the box blank? Is there meant to be text? Was there meant to be text in those boxes? Right, battle time. How underleveled are we? That's going to be the concern here. And we've got another Entei. Oh, come on. Right, Wildfire isn't the best choice here, but we're just going to go for it. I'm just going to go... Let's see how much this can do. Not much. Okay, we will need to switch out. Because I don't think the fire attacks are going to do very much. Who am I going to switch to, though? I could switch to... Probably Coral. I'm not 100% on what their moves are, though, so we might regret this. So I'm hoping... I should have done the Aqua Jet. I don't know what I was thinking there, but I've done it now. I accept my fate. I should have just used an Aqua Jet. Ah, I see. That makes sense. I'm just used to at least seeing like a dot, dot, dot. Do you know what I mean? Right, the rollout worked. I will take it. Concordair. Oh, I don't like Concordair. I don't like them. I will switch, but I don't like them. I'm going to switch to... Yes. Look at it. This entire line, I don't like them. Look at it. Same, is it Girder? I don't like them. It's all the veins. It's the veins. It grosses me out so much. Don't like them. I will have to switch though, it looks like. I'm going to switch into... Let's go Wildfire. You don't know which one you prefer? What, the Pokemon or like the blank boxes? Why are you hitting for so much? What are you doing? Why are you hitting so hard? I need to pay attention. What are they doing? Now that's gonna hurt. Okay, we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch. I guess to Coral again. I don't know how smart that is, but we'll find out. Oh, the blank boxes. I guess both of them work. I think where I feel like you don't often get the blank boxes in Pokemon, it caught me off guard a little bit. That attack hurts. That attack really hurts. Gotta think about this. What's going to be the best way of doing this? Okay, that did less. So I'm going to go back in with another Aqua Jet. And hopefully this will do enough, but I'm not too sure. It did not do enough. That's going to hurt. Okay. Okay, I'm going to risk it. I'm probably going to regret it, but I'm risking it. Oh, okay, that paid off. That was quite scary. Okay. Problem is now, all of our Pokemon are quite low. But we hopefully will be able to figure it out. Okay. I will switch. I'm going to switch to... Let's try this. I feel like I'm going to regret this, but we'll give it a go. Because it's still like in baby form, so I'm wondering if its HP is lower off the back of that. So I'm hoping a Nightshade will work. There we go. Okay. 3 of these should do the trick. And the Force Palms aren't working on us, so that was a good shout. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That couldn't have gone better. Metapod! Okay, switch Pokemon. So we can give Supernova some experience. Because hopefully, if we overkill it with a Dragon Breath, it would do the trick. Imagine we don't knock it out. There we go. I was going to say, if we didn't one-hit it, that would have been embarrassing. That would have been so embarrassing. There we go. Oh, hello. Okay. Let us quickly go to the vending machine. And I want to get some lemonade. A couple of lemonades. And I'll probably get a couple of fresh waters as well. But they just work out better value for money, don't they? Get some soda pops too. And then we'll go back and heal. And then I'll double check what level this gym is. So I can't remember. Let me have a quick check. So. Pokemon Black. Gym leaders. Dun dun dun. Okay, so. Oh, they're up to level 27. We are quite far behind. We are going to need to do some grinding. Which is fine. I'm just trying to think. We'll go back to the Pokemon Center for now, though. Do 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 do. I mean, we may get really lucky, but I'm like, do we want to risk that? We could always try a couple of the trainers inside the gym and decide what we think. We could always try that. So I'm kind of feeling like it's a bit silly for us to not do the gym leader this stream. And we're not that far off. I mean, we kind of are. Like I said, we can give one of the trainers a go and we can always leave. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to drop a save. And then we'll go and take a look. So we might be able to get a couple of levels in the actual gym itself, in which case that would kind of work out, wouldn't it? So let's go see. I believe this is the gym. Okay. Let's see what she ends up having. I'm more just concerned they're going to have something difficult, because I think these trainers will be kind of more around our level. It's just they might end up having some really crazy stuff, and that's where I'm concerned. But Ordino's good for experience, so that's kind of worked out in a weird way. Obviously not with Nightshade, but Ordino's meant to be dead good for experience, aren't they? So we'll switch over to Supernova because they need the experience a bit more right now. So did Nightshade though, because they were the lowest, so that kind of worked out in a weird way. But we should be... Oh, don't paralyze me. We should be able to take it out pretty easily. It's a shame we don't have a lucky egg on us, actually. But it'll still be a nice amount of experience. Is that the Pokemon Home update, Panda? And hey there, Vogel, how are you doing? I hope you're good. That's a bit better. Try another one of those. We should still have some normal potions left, so I can just heal that up rather than leaving. And then am I just going to do a quick cut to save on power? Oh, don't be paralyzed now. Come on. You're doing good. You got 2 temporarily fake teeth. Or did you go to the dentist today? That was a lot of experience. I'm good though, thank you. I'm just a bit tired, but I'm okay. Switch. We're going to switch to Nightshade. Actually, no, we're going to keep in Supernova for a second. I wonder if we can manage to take this down. If not, then I'll switch. Oh, of course. Try that again. That didn't do much, but we might be able to manage. Oh, how's that? Ooh. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. You're paralyzed again, though. We will switch. Okay, we're going to switch. We're going to switch into Nightshade. You call the Eevee and Pokemon Go evolved it, and now you can transfer it. You'll wreak havoc. I saw that post about, so obviously I know that, Pokemon Home's going to start supporting Scarlet and Violet, or it has done, I don't know. But someone transferred their team of, like, their full team of shiny Giratina into Scarlet and Violet. And then they opened up a picnic, so all of the shiny Giratina were, like, hanging out at the picnic. It looked so silly. It was good, though. It looked so, so silly. Oh, Pursuit. Do I want Pursuit? I don't think I do, actually. I'll double check it. Just because... I'm going to say no, just because it's more dependent on there being a switch out. So I'm going to leave that for now. Okay. Ooh, Metal Burst. Okay. A user retaliates for a much greater power against the target that last inflicted damage on it. So it does mean we'll need to be slower. And I think a lot of the time we're faster. Whereas Metal Claws a set amount of damage. So while that does sound good, I think I'm going to leave it. Here we go. And then I'll quickly heal up. I should have a couple of normal potions left, which will be just enough. So there's no point in using the bigger healing stuff at the moment. And then I will use a Paralyze Heal. Okay, and we are starting to get caught up. We've got 25s and 24s now, and that was only based off one trainer. We did get lucky with that Ordino, but it still counts. So I will take it. So I'm going to put Wildfire up front. And then we'll continue onwards. Okay. Oh, I missed the train. I'll wait for it to come back. There we go. Okay. And then hopefully we get lucky with the gym leader, because the last gym leader was so unlucky. But we'll just have to see what happens. It'd be nice if we can manage to get 2 gym badges this time, though. I've got 1 Pokemon. It's, okay. We should be fine. Let's just go straight in with a Flame Charge. Oh, no, wait. You are a water type. I got my types confused. Oh, this is a problem. Okay, we're fine. I got my Pokemon confused. Luckily that turned out okay though. I will switch. Supernova should be able to do the trick. I'm going to try and save my Dragon Breath, so I might try a Metal Claw. Yeah, we'll try a Metal Claw. The critical was definitely helpful. How much is that going to do? Not that much. Okay, that's okay. This Moody ability, though. Another rollout. Hopefully we can take it out this time. Yep, there we go, cool. I wish it didn't take that many hits, but it is what it is. Okay. It's my fault for getting my types a bit all over the place as well, isn't it? And then we'll do... That is perfect for that guy. And then we'll do... What have we got? We've got Soda Pop. I think a Super Potion's going to be plenty here. There we go. It's a shame for all that trouble. It wasn't very good for experience, but you know. Now, is this the one that has a trainer? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Okay, 2 Pokemon. We've got a Gliscor. Wildfire can definitely deal with a Gliscor. That shouldn't be a problem. They are starting to get up a little bit in levels, but they're still around the same levels as us, so I'm not too worried. That didn't do as much damage as I thought it was going to do. We can still deal with it. I just thought it was going to do more. Maybe we will need to switch. Ah. Right, we'll try this one. And we'll try... Okay, that's okay. We'll try... Try one of those. That shouldn't do too much. Nope, that's fine. That's a bit better. Okay, we'll do a couple of those. We'll need to heal up again afterwards. Critical hit. Can I just do... How much is that going to do? Okie dokie. We may need to leave at some point just to heal up for our power points, but... switch Pokemon. I'm going to try and get through as much of it as I can without needing to do that. But I'm hoping we don't need to use up too many of our items in the process. But we are having some bad luck. Okay, so we'll go for... This should hopefully do the trick. Nearly, it did most of it. Okay, so I was on the right track. So if I just do... I won't risk doing a cut, I'll just do another power gem. Okie dokies. Okay, so... Go back into my bag. I don't mind overusing these potions at the moment because I'm kind of growing out of them now anyway. So it's a good way to use them without using items that will be more useful in battle. Because the ones that heal more will be more beneficial to use later on. And then from now on, I'll only tend to buy like super potions, hyper potions. We're not quite at the need for hyper potions yet, to be fair though, so it's still going to mostly be super potions. Okay. There's probably someone in this one. There they are. Okay. You feel nervous about prom this Saturday? I'm sure it'll be great. I'm sure you'll have an amazing time. What are you nervous about? The dancing? No, I'm sure it'll be lovely. Oh, Excadrill. Okay, this could be a problem. Actually, no, we should be okay. Will we be okay? We might be okay. Let's try one of those. To be honest, everything. Oh, you'll be fine. I am 100% confident. Okay, do another one of those. I didn't check how many Pokemon they had, which was a bit silly of me, but the Excadrill's down either way. And I was concerned about them because they were our MVP on our X-Nuzlocke. So... Ooh, Fire Spin. Do I want Fire Spin? Fierce Vortex. 60... I'm gonna say no. I might regret that. I'm gonna say no for the time being. Just because the accuracy is quite low and I feel like I can't really risk that. And then I'll do... Back into my bag. Hello Eolo, welcome on in. It is Pokemon Black and White. We're doing a randomizer Nuzlocke. I do hope you're well today though. Normal potion. For Wildfire. I'm going to pop... Let me go back out. And then I'm going to go into Pokemon. I'm going to pop Coral up front, I think. Because if we can get everyone up to 25, that's a good middle zone for all of the Pokemon. Because their highest level in this gym is 27. So that's like a good middle point, I think, between the different Pokemon. Here we go. I think this is the last one though. I think we're at the gym leader now. So I will drop a save. I'll drop a little save. And then we'll see how this goes. Fingers crossed it goes okay. The last gym did not treat us kindly. So I'm hoping it goes all right. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. We just need to accept our fate. So we'll see how we do. I've got 3 Pokemon. We're starting with Dunsparce. Okay, Dunsparce. Dunsparce isn't dreadful. And then I guess we'll give Aqua Jet a go. Have I got your typage correctly? No. What's your typage again? Are you Dragon type? Are you Dragon type? Okay, let's try... I like his little wings flapping. I'm not a big Dunsparce fan, but this sprite's actually quite cute. Right, try one of those. There we go, and the paralysis, perfect. Oh, okay, we're paralyzed as well. But we still landed the Dragon Breath, so first Pokemon is down. Normal type! I would not have guessed normal type. Okay, fair enough. It still worked out either way. 25 on Supernova. Jigglypuff. Do I want to switch? Do I want to switch? I will switch. Okay, I'm going to go back to Coral. I'll go back to Coral. Because we should be able to handle a Jigglypuff. Unless it explodes on us with Metronome, that might be a problem. Let's try one of those. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind it taking like 3 hits. I know it's disabled us, but we still have a water gun. I could have just done a rollout to be fair, but it's fine. One more water gun should take the Jigglypuff down. And then we have one more Pokemon. Oh, come on. So many battles on today's stream. We've put on like 1 HP. Absolute shenanigans. There we go. 25 on Coral. Do I want Wide Guard? Do I want Wide Guard? No, I think I'm okay with that. That's going to get us stuck in a bit of a weird loop. So I'm going to keep old moves. Crystal. Keep battling. Okay, so this is their like big Pokemon. Oh, still disabled. Okay, water gun. That did more than I thought it was going to do, but that's okay. It'll take us a few hits, but we should be able to get through it. Stealth Rock isn't a problem, because I'm not going to switch unless I absolutely have to. Okay. Oh, I did it again. Oh, jeez. There's the Hyper Potion. Is our Aquajet still disabled? Because that will help us out. There we go. Is the water gun doing more damage? I thought Aquajet was stronger. But I am gonna... Am I gonna heal or am I gonna switch? I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch to... Actually, no, I'm not gonna switch. I'm gonna heal instead. They've healed so I can heal. So I'm gonna do... a Super Potion. That Bug Bite. That was a critical to be fair, but that's surprisingly a lot. Do one of those again. Okay, are you going to do another Hyper Potion? There's the Hyper Potion. Okay. But it means I can do another one because you did one. So I'm going to do it. I don't have a guilty conscience if you use an item as well. Right, I might try switching to the water gun. See how much this does. Okay, and then one more. We should survive this. Okay, perfect. There we go, there we go. Okay. Gym leader down. Do. And then we'll scurry on back to the Pokemon Center. Volt switch. Okay. Okay. Wait for the train to come back. There we go. Right, back to the Pokemon Center. We'll get healed up. We had no deaths on that gym, so that's quite good. We did have some bad luck on that last stream with those couple of deaths. But we're still doing okay. We still have our main hitters. We still have our main guys. And we're nearly at the point of being able to catch another Pokemon as well, which will be good. But I'm just going to do a heal. And then I'm going to do a save. This game takes a very long time to save compared to other games. There we go, we're saved though. And I'm going to pop on over to here and mute my game because I'm thinking this is a good point to wrap up. Done 2 gyms today. We have lost a couple of friends, but we've still got 2 more gyms done. We're now 4 gyms in. Progress is being made. And I'm thinking it's time for me to wind down and have a nice rest. Because like I was saying before, I got barely any sleep last night. I am a tired rabbit. So I'm going to have a quick look around and see who is about. And while I do that, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the newcomers, the old comers. Thank you for just being here and being your lovely selves. I apologise if I was a bit low energy today. I'll be back with more energy tomorrow. I hope I didn't seem too off or too weird or anything like that. But I'm just trying to see who is around. Buki's around. Buki's always a good choice. Dom's around. They're the one who we are streaming with tomorrow. But they tend to wrap up around a similar time to us, so we'll probably leave that. Who else is around? Vanity Fox is also doing Pokemon, so we could go and watch more Pokemon. That might be a good shout. Should we do that? Is Buki looking like they're getting ready to wrap up? Let's have a look-see. They still seem... They've been going for a long time, though. Let's go and say hello to Vanity Fox, because we haven't said hello to them in a long while. Right, we'll go and do that. So, let me just set up this raid. We haven't raided them in a while, but they do a lot of interesting Pokemon challenges. They're doing Pokemon Platinum at the moment. I think Renegade. So that could be interesting. Thank you for popping by, Anna. I do appreciate it. I appreciate everyone for popping by. I'll get that raid going. Next stream is tomorrow at 6 PM BST. I'm doing a collaboration with Dom. Dom and I are going to be playing Bread and Fred. So it's going to be very rage-inducing, but it should be a lot of fun. Of course, as well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening or day, whatever time it is for you. Make sure you stay hydrated, eat your snacks, and just take care. And hopefully I can see you tomorrow. I apologise again for being a bit low energy today. I'll come back full of beans tomorrow, but I do appreciate you hanging around and dealing with my sleepiness. Hey there, Doctor. I'm sorry I'm wrapping up now, but thank you for popping by. I do appreciate it. And for the raid message, if you have the raid emotes, be sure to use those. If you do not, just TofuuRaid, big old capital letters. It does the same job. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Have a good one, and I will see you then. Bye-bye now. See you later.